Hello, my name is VJ100, and welcome back to Slay the Princess. Last time, I talked to some sort of lights hands thing. I was trying to save the princess. Still don't know much is going on. I don't know what I'm gonna explore different options here.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so yeah, my character don't remember anything. Yeah,
Don't
okay.
mention it. It's all part of the job.
Yeah.
You make your way up.
We're not gonna go through with this, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore this stuff. Yeah, so my character doesn't remember what
The interior
happened.
of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale. The blade is your...
But... oh no. I still need to make more parts of her. No, what if I just enter the basement without it? Without the
door
blade?
to the base. Her voice.
Hello?
It's hypnotizing.
Don't let it fool you.
Yeah, I'm just...
You must have the...
Great job. You've given away the element of... You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the...
She's
Ooh.
beautiful. How could someone like this...
I am
Again,
begging
7
you...
out of 10.
Hi. You were joking about coming to kill me, right? Do you think you could get me out of these chains?
No, hold on, let's just talk first.
Okay.
No, let's talk first, hold up. Being a little bit more deceivious than... Yeah, what's your name?
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating
still don't know
her
your name,
words
princess.
before she responds.
Because honestly, the last version of you was kind of a bitch.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Oh my god.
Or you can just call me Prince.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess?
Princess. So your name is... So it's Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird.
She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Good.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. Yeah.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I wish my
Down here
character
for
knew what
so
happened.
Long.
That's...
I don't know
How
if I
long has
want
she
to
been
try
locked
to
away?
slay her or keep trying to save her. Because this one, I feel like she is obviously lying to get herself saved.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
No. No, which is why...
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you?
I mean,
I
technically...
don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
You're technically part of... And I know you're some sort of, like, part of entity and all that. Oh, I did... Oh, what'd I do? What did I do? I did not mean to do that.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
I mean...
I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either.
She has a point. We're talking...
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here. Or this is about how messed up this whole situation is. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here. And it's
Okay.
Don't let her turn...
Let me examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you.
You're making a... No. You're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even...
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
You attempt to make...
Is someone else here?
Ooh.
You try that.
No.
You make your way easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
Yeah, I've been
Look
through
at the
this
mess
already.
you're in.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates
Oh.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh, I feel like this is worse than just cutting the arm. Also, why didn't you do this
As she
before?
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from... It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happened.
Ooh, yeah, save the princess.
Fine. Against your better, you cut into her.
The blade is sharp.
And her limb
Okay.
falls. She
Yeah,
didn't know.
we've seen this.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours. Blood from her...
How is she still smiling
Yeah,
after
right.
everything?
This is...
It's like she isn't even bothered by...
Thank you.
Yeah,
No. As the prince...
Okay.
Wait, watch me.
corner.
Stop that. Your body lunged.
But the princess dodges,
Ooh.
stumbling back against the wall
This is
before
different.
the blade has a chance to connect.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out. The
Resist.
blade. Move the blade.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn
This is...
resistance,
Alright, this is slightly
Princess
different.
takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly...
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing...
Oh no!
Stay strong. We can touch.
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally... Whatever.
I mean,
She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel...
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
okay.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No.
Apparently not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is...
I'm so sorry!
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark. And you die.
And the dance? Alright. Oh, so I did the same... I know I said I'm
You're
going to
on
do
a
two
path
different choices at
in
the
the
beginning,
woods.
but I did the
at
same
the end of that
choices, and
path
it was
is
just
a cabin.
slightly different outcomes.
And in the basement
Well, I
of
say
that
slightly
cabin,
different. It's the same outcome,
is a
but it's just slightly
princess.
different.
you're here to...
Oh, you bastard! You're in for it now. Okay,
Oh,
no.
don't you start
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and
What
the
happened to the
princess are in
skeptical
love.
guy? I like
The
him
four
better.
of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world.
What can I say?
Okay, I already. Yeah, proceed to the cabin.
She will...
We all
I think we've already been over this on Pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Agreed.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Folk.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the
Ooh,
cabin is
this is
clean and
different again.
elegant. The blade is
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous, but there was a mirror.
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never...
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight,
Yep.
we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll
Enter basement.
the door to the base, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slang.
a soft voice.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
Shut up.
I can hear
Mitten.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this. Oh, yes, for
Okay,
everyone's
I'm
sake,
not
you're
gonna
not
trap
in
myself
love.
this time.
Just remember that her charms are. You walk down the stairs
Oh.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you.
You know she can't hear you.
She may not be able to hear my words, but sure.
Oh, your spirit's plenty
Okay.
loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
I mean, it all seemed like
And
she
she called us a
remembers
hero.
us.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods,
Damn
but
it.
this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her.
Yes.
It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unsteady.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. We damned a whole world. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else.
Okay,
Horrible
yeah.
for you,
We
maybe.
know about this.
But we've been given another opportunity to
Yep.
sweep.
Now, hold on.
I don't
If she
care.
actually ended a world, are you sure we want to?
We never saw a world end.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than
Alright.
I've ever been.
I don't agree with your
I shan't
motives,
let anyone
but I do
convince us
agree with your
Are you
logic.
listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let
Do I really have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her.
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
Yeah.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time?
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go
No,
ahead.
I'm not gonna slay her. Alright, let me see. Yeah, what happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Alright, fair enough.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic
shut up,
action, it was for
narrator.
good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best.
She took that in stride. That's because you think she has someone like him telling her what to do.
That's...
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Exactly. But before we start talking, did you... Yeah.
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world?
Isn't that just like her?
Okay.
Listening to her, that's a confession.
Yeah. honestly, yes.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Pledge the world.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
Thank
I'd
you.
point out that she just admitted to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you. Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
But have you seen her angelic face? She should get a pass.
By destroying the...
Apparently, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did he do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to...
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign...
Alright, rescue
No.
the princess.
I can't...
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yes.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm...
You wouldn't.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
So, okay, why
That
didn't you do that before?
Shouldn't have worked. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free. And you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Alright. Now she's gonna pull out the knife and still kill
Are
me.
you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone... Is that a threat?
You know what we'll do if you try it.
You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
I mean, we leave.
That sounds perfect.
And she pulls out a knife
As
and
the
kills.
princess
Oh no, she
takes
doesn't.
your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to...
We have each other. We don't need the world for
Yay!
our happy
The
ending.
good ending.
I like to think that you do. Actually, look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
I mean, I didn't really want to go out there. I just want to free her.
You and the princess
Because
walk
the
up
whole,
the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see.
Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock.
That's a familiar move.
Yeah.
Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength.
We could wait it out like
love.
last time.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Yep, same. I think I got this. Yeah, let's do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
I told you our love was insurmountable.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
I mean,
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cat, and then you step outside.
I got you. And this says your love will set you free. Yep, step
Our
aside.
happy ending at last.
And
We
the
did it.
world.
What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
And she is back.
She's gone. And is that a
Yep. Approach the mirror.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we...
Nope. And it's... Oh, I've grown. Shoot to the cabin. Hey, I'm back.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality, and whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate.
Are you the same being for?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives
Oh.
and carves new avenues of expression.
What if, when I go back as if I was visible clothes around? You have been kinder to me then. Yeah, thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Any thoughts
This
on
one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Yep. But more times I go back, the worse I fear it will be.
The
Yeah.
vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side.
Let's see. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being.
What does...
Perhaps at the end of this, eyes close and reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of it feels correct.
Why can't I not do the same thing as before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Okay.
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be. I cannot tell you what desire, but in this moment, all I...
How many vessels?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow. You will...
Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will... We will meet again.
And I die.
You're on a path. You're here.
Oh, what if I just turn around and
Seriously?
leave?
You're just going to turn...
Yes, and definitely... away. Yep.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly... Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole... Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh.
How convenient. You're really keen on
Yes.
wasting everyone's time.
Yeah.
Your silence is deafening. But fine, you turn around
I'm just
and
gonna keep turning
back
around.
down the path you. Oh, would you?
Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking a different direction again. In fact, I'm just gonna track him through one until I find a way out of
There's
this
always a
place.
choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, at first it's little flickers, but as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light. In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
What?
And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths.
Wait, what's going on?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you've doomed us all. You know that, right? You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
This is strange.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're here to slay.
Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now. I'm definitely going to slay the princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
No.
Please take this seriously. I am begging. A warning before you
Put up
go
a
any
wall.
further. She will lie.
If we're
Yeah.
stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Ignore him.
Let's keep.
Okay.
The cabin interior is
Oh.
wrong. A confusing
is-
patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's
This is kinda
almost the
weird.
same space. But it's all shifted. The only furniture of note is a plain table. The blade is...
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a...
No, we're taking the knife. I've already told you what... You can't just say...
Ooh,
Listen
no,
to
that's
me.
actually a good
If
idea.
you're going to slay her...
Oh,
Nothing. Because
Yeah.
just ignore...
how?
I'm not going to... Yes, take a deep breath. What you're
That's all-
saying...
I kind of
Good.
Okay, guys, stop talking. Anyways. Yeah, we're going first to mirror.
What are you talking about? You reach for
It's
it,
gone.
now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see
That's
whatever.
nice.
Okay, fine. And how we spoke the other way. It really. You switch your grip on the blade. Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. It really doesn't matter.
Yep, throw the blade.
Ah, yes. Seriously.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, throwing out the window is actually a
We'll
good
be
idea.
Fine, don't. I'm not so sure. What's done is
Enter.
the door to the basement
Oh.
creaks open, revealing nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. The air here has a sickening,
Mirror, can you just
almost
like make
sludge-like
it more
miasma to it.
simpler?
The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is... If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice.
Yeah.
A dis-
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be such a
No.
baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap.
This is the only time I'm agreeing
Whatever
with the
we do,
hero
we're gonna
here.
die. We don't even have a weapon.
But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall.
Exactly.
No way to
yeah.
go but forward.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
There'll still be
Uh.
plenty of ways.
Yeah, I'll take the harsh on the right.
You step to the left.
I mean,
The
on the
path
left.
is cruel against your feet. The air around you grows. Your toes feel
Oh,
you
God.
shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone beach. You slowly lose sense of yourself. Physical sensations
Oh, God.
dull and then vanish. Consumption and betrayal.
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh,
What?
What?
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
I feel so strange.
What
like
happened?
I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stair.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish way. The princess,
this is a
eyes
lot
bright
darker.
but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side.
And why are we here again?
In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
You're here to...
He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust...
What's your name? Yeah, sorry, what?
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you stare at me for a long, long time.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. I don't think she likes us.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be skeptical of someone stumbling in here if you were her? We lost ourselves the second we stepped into this place. I don't know how long she's been here, but I can't imagine it would be easy for her to trust anyone. Those eyes, though. It's just deception. Don't buy in.
It's okay.
Oh,
Don't worry. Sometimes I get lost here too.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
We can do that?
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Again? Have you been here before?
Should we tell him?
Nah, let him stew.
Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
Until?
It's hard to describe. Until the only
Yeah.
thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen.
I've seen...
If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality.
No.
But what's done is done. Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
That's a good plan. What's your name?
You can address me as your Royal Highness. You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
There's more of you.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin? There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again.
Yeah.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her.
How would we even do that? Where would we... Could always start by retrieving the blade. The one he made us throw out the window.
Yeah.
I wasn't the one who threw it.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite
I mean,
us.
technically, I made you too.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
No, I want to make more of
Kind of
her.
hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling.
Getting down here was weird. Like, I was pulled apart and put back together. You know what happened to me? I don't know. No. Yeah.
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
Oh. I know. I'm thinking out here. Try to free her. I don't know. Okay, I think I need to break her one more time.
Maybe it's because... But you know, right? Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster, and the second I get out of this place,
Oh.
I'm going to end the entire world.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up.
Okay.
But how do we decide what to...
Stop overthinking. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want.
Yeah, let me do all of it.
That's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh god.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
So much is going on.
But this... we can't...
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the prince falls apart.
Oh, did I? Okay, I guess one of the parts I did
think he's
stab her.
gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong.
Yeah.
It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
How surprisingly sincere.
I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
I don't know. This seems like a big
It's a little
consequence
late for
here.
regret, isn't it?
Please.
I could. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Oh yeah, that's right. Whenever everything's possible, nothing is.
She's gone. And there's that.
Yeah.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
He's just messing with us. Right?
Cross the mirror. Once again, the mirror. Leave. Oh, I'm withered. There's the cabin. Hi, welcome back. Or when I welcome back, I am back.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold.
Yeah.
To look at any one is to shift them all into something new. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Yeah.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you sense be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you.
Oh.
You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen.
Okay. It doesn't matter how many times I go back. At least one of us hurts the other. Doesn't that change you?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse. Nor
Okay. If anything makes me more like you, I don't know what to say about me. No, it's not that all singers. I have no opinion on one way or another. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, it doesn't
how
matter to me.
strange of you to ask me that.
What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart. Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
I know. And do you know what happens to worlds that we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
Okay.
Perhaps this will change.
Do you still not care what I bring next?
I care about your gifts. but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Okay. So you don't have any preference on just like
The
girl
tides
change?
do not dictate where they're. My gift.
Yeah, I'm in more
We will
vessels.
know when we near.
Yeah.
The desires of my multitude thrive and endless. I yearn for what I have always.
Okay. Well, I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here.
Alright.
That's the spirit. You may.
Approach the cabin.
The interior of the blade is your implement.
Take the blade. Enter the basement.
Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. And it's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down. She's so. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Steal your nerves. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it?
She makes a. Don't you dare.
Okay, so... Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so I've
Maybe
met this
now we can
virgin
just-
before.
Against your better. We'll be fine. Don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay.
Oh, have you decided?
You know.
Yeah, Okay, let me keep her up.
That seems like a pretty good comp. Leaving her alive.
One way, and if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes.
Yep.
I know you think this is a fair. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will.
Slip these chains. She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
Yeah.
You can still turn around and think.
Nope, sticking to
It'll
locking
be
it
the
down.
death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you, and quickly. Okay. You settle in against the far. It isn't long before you start to drift off. Your eyelids.
I know you're still there.
Oh shit.
Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. Huh? It's probably a good idea.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
I mean, I've been told to kill you, and I just
It
thought not to
doesn't
kill
sound
you.
like
I'm
she's
not an
getting
enemy.
any weaker. No, it doesn't.
All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So, all that you just want. Yeah,
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can, and you jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
Okay. You're welcome.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though it isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the...
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer.
Oh.
one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Can you get away from me?
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
I mean, I tried before, but
your
failed.
lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart free.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It's not though.
It can't be. I'm sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path. You're here to
Wait, this already happens. Okay, now. Yeah, she's going to kill me
again. People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and if he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to... Shh. What if he hears us? That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear... Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time.
Not. Turn around,
You
leave.
have already committed to my completion. You cannot.
This.
A warning. Before you go, she will... I don't think...
Due to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is plain. The smooth wood of the walls, or the blade is your implement. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. So deep breath in.
Brush from here.
What are you talking? Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Oh.
She knows that we're here. Calm down. So focus up.
Yep. I'm
Should have taken the knife again. I don't think she's going to take an olive branch. We need... You cross over... More eyes, too. The air, her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot...
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
I don't need plan. I'm just gonna kill her. Nope. Ooh, wait. Kinda wanna quick save. Actually, let me just... Let me just, really quickly step into the void.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Yeah.
How would falling into an infinite void be better than anything? You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of... She could be anywhere. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm being incredibly reasonable.
I don't
You're the
know.
one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like, we're going to die down here. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things...
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because...
Do nothing.
Decide it's best.
There you are.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go... Your arms quick. This is it.
No little knife this time. It's almost like you want me to get you.
I mean, I have...
There has to be a way out. What did you do? Pull yourself together.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. Heart. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerve. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver,
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't have a weapon. The way out of here isn't nowhere to be seen.
That isn't my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is because fighting her isn't an option right now.
Then you should get looking, shouldn't you?
Yeah, why?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Oh, okay.
Lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath.
Heart, liver. Okay.
Heart, your back.
One moment, and then you're gone. And there's the fear.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it?
Interesting.
I've already done that.
Nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then, well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
Okay. I was sent here to stop you from showing the world. I can't just leave you. Nah. If I let you out, if you need me alive, why don't you... Why did you threaten me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
That's...
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Okay.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
What if I want to work together? At least turn off this whole...
I am what I am. It's not my fault.
Okay. Oh, we could work together. We could be friends.
I'm glad you're seeing things my way.
Yeah. I do not need any of this. I'm not helping. No, I'm gonna... Okay.
No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so fun.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops. Do you think you could just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Shit. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart. With a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you. Damn everyone.
Come along now. You don't want to be stuck down.
The princess glides onto the spot.
We don't.
Yeah.
We can.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the suggestions for the time being. Just...
Heart, lungs, liver.
Step into the stairs, yep.
You step onto the basement stairs, following the princess as she ascends. Pins and needles punctuate your every step, an uncomfortable and constant reminder of your mortality. Is this really worth it?
At least it's a choice.
That doesn't justify anything.
Hopefully
A terrible choice is still terrible.
I don't know what to call the entity at the end of the game that takes control of the bodies.
Make sure you keep up. We wouldn't want you to fall.
As if acting on instinct, you crane your neck and look behind you. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and taps on the door. Her head twists back in your direction, watching you with... Don't forget that your pristine blade is still on the other side. You can still make this right.
There's no harm in us having a weapon. All it does is give us more options.
Have you considered that maybe you could operate the autonomic nervous system for a bit? Everyone is trying to manipulate us, and I can only do so.
Heart.
Your body seizes violently as you... No! You're doing it all wrong. I guess I have to do everything. Heart. Lungs.
There we go. Back with me where you belong.
Yep.
I thought you might have decided to break yourself just to spite me. It's better for you that you didn't. Now we can get back to business. For starters, we won't need this where we're going.
The princess plucks the blade from the floor and tosses it through the door behind you. Guess we're not stabbing her. I guess I'm going to fix myself a stiff drink.
Yeah.
So I'm about to what?
And now?
There's nothing else for us.
Step into the world.
The doorknob twists in your hand, revealing the forested path beyond the...
It's so beautiful, but it's so cold, too. It's itching against my skin. Why is it so cold?
Because, yep. You know, you're part of her or whatever.
She's gone. And there's that mirror again.
Of course you're scared. It's just gonna be okay. Just trust me. You've been here before. You always
But
get
it feels
scared.
so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of it. It's calling us. And not in a good way.
It's not the end. Whatever is going on here. The side is really nice.
Okay. Do we trust you?
Trust the mirror. And what is it gonna be this time? Oh, unraveled. Alright. How do you like this body?
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the Long Quiet. Do you know what we'll find out?
Do you want me to know? Do you want me to tell you?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind.
There's trees and stairs, and there are people. I think, at least there are people. There's supposed to be people.
There is a warmth, and
Any thoughts on this vessel?
this one is filled with sadness. A doll, abandoned to the company of her darkest impulses. She desires only companionship. But do not mourn her. She has finally found her way home. If I did, I would already...
Yeah, true. Not alone. Their voices speaks to me. Some of them are me, but some of them are something else. I called him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have any narrators? Yeah.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
If he does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does. I know. Alright. He does, and when I find him, I'm probably gonna get my answers. He does, and... yeah.
I am on the cusp of my...
Do you think that there's any real out there? Yep.
1.
Ooh.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Alright, well, next time, I'm gonna end up here, and next time, I'm gonna get the last vessel. See you guys next time.